And this is now from NFL Network, who did their win projections there. And yeah, the projections are in, and it's not good for the Giants, guys. They projected us to win 5.4 games. Not sure how you win 0.4 of a game, but that's what they're saying is 5.4 wins. At least it's better than the one win that Vegas gave us, I guess. But I still think that's a little low. They said trying to win at Washington in week 1 and hosting Kansas City on Sunday Night Football in week 3 in the first 3 weeks of the season is tough in itself. That becomes a much tougher ask if rookie quarterback Jackson Dart ends up being the team starter. The Giants' schedule is punishing overall, and especially so midway through the campaign with back-to-back road games in Denver week 7 and Philadelphia week 8 and home games against San Francisco week 9 and Green Bay week 11, sandwiched around a trip to Chicago. The difficult sequence finally ends in Detroit in week 12. I got to say, this kind of reads to me like somebody has no goddamn clue about the Giants. Point blank. Like, this is the second thing I've already seen about Jackson Dart. What if he ends up being the starter? Jackson Dart is not starting in the beginning of the year, guys. That's absolutely insane. We talked about it earlier in the show. Like, we want him to kind of come through and slowly be, brought on the field and stuff. That is absolutely insane to even suggest that Jackson Dart would be starting this season. That's basically what they just did. It becomes a much tougher ask if rookie quarterback Jackson Dart ends up being the starter. And that's talking about the first 3 weeks they said that right after. But some of these games aren't as difficult. I still think like people think. Again, San Francisco, I have no faith in them right now. No disrespect to Shanahan, but they've lost so many players. It's not even funny this offseason. And they really haven't added anybody of substance because they had to pay their quarterback now. They decided to make that decision. So, Deebo Samuel's gone. You got offensive linemen that are gone. You got a whole bunch of people that are gone on defense. Safeties, corners, defensive linemen, everybody's leaving. And I don't know if people just have a lot of faith in Robert Saleh coming back as a defensive coordinator, but it just seems like people have it a given that they're going to go back to the San Francisco 49ers they were. I don't think that's so much of a thing. And Jay, I see you there said, yeah, if he can't beat out a 37-year-old on his fourth team, I don't know, man. It's not that he can't beat him out. It's that he shouldn't be allowed to beat him out because he's not ready to play. It's about setting him up for success and not putting him out there that he's ready. Even if he is the best quarterback in this roster, which is a possibility. We haven't seen him compete in this roster. It's not the right thing for him and the team in the long term. So I don't think he even gets a chance to beat him out. But again, I don't know. I just don't think every single game is such a gauntlet as people seem to think it is. I really don't. I get it. We're playing the NFC North. That's difficult, except I think Chicago is, Chicago's not that good, I think, still at that point. Until I see otherwise, I'm just not going to feel like I'm afraid of playing it's the Bears. Bears that have sucked for the last how many years? Like, I'm afraid of that. Again, the Niners who lost like all these players. You got the Commanders twice that we played very well against every single year, including last year where they were so good. It was close games, both of them. We may have lost them both, but there was definitely closeness in those games. One, and I'm not blaming him when I say this, but if Neighbors catches one more ball, that first meeting, we probably won that game. Again, the only reason we're in that position was because of Malik Neighbors. So I'm not blaming him for the one drop there, but I'm just saying, like, that's how close those games were. Again, Green Bay's beatable. They're not this 17-0 gauntlet year in, year out. People are making it seem like with that. Are you kidding me? This is we have a chance to beat some of these teams, guys. And I see you there, Deb, with the defense, and you're right. This team has been building up this defense now for the last couple of years and made a lot of moves. Again, bringing in Abdul Carter, trying to fix the secondary in the free agency. Defense will keep us in this game if they're healthy and everything gels the way we hope it will. I'm telling you right now, this Giants team point blank is going to potentially shock some people. If there's no injuries, that's the one thing I think could stop us. If the injuries aren't there, I'm telling you right now, this team could absolutely shock some people. So, like I said, hopefully they do. So we'll find out there.
Thanks for watching. Like the show? Of course you do, or you would have turned it off by now and not be hearing me. There are plenty of ways to support the show. YouTube is the best place to join us, and we offer memberships there with fun benefits like custom emojis and early access to video clips. Of course, there you can also send super chats and stickers to send one-time support payments. The best way to support the show is to buy these drunk idiots beers at buymeacoffee.com/2giantgoofballs. Along with one-time support payments, there are also monthly plans, so you can continue to help kill their livers each month. You can also show people that you are a goofball by visiting our store at 2giantgoofballs-shop.fourthwall.com. We got everything from shirts, hats, phone cases, funny candles, buttons, stickers, and even a 2Giant Goofballs towel to dry off your goofballs. Of course, you can always support the show for free by simply hitting the like, subscribe, and share button wherever you are watching or listening to this. Hit the thumbs up on YouTube. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It helps the show tremendously, and quite frankly, the Goofballs suck at marketing and need your help to get the word out. Thank you for being part of the Goofball Army and for taking the time out to support the show.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.